everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, but I haven't had the time or the energy to do it. And I think we all have a lot of time right now. So I figured, why not put up a privacy screen on my garden? Now, I live in the city, and the city is notorious for those like chain link metal fences, and I hate them. With a burning passion, I hate them. So I really wanted to kind of hide that and also add a little bit of privacy. So I do have one fence that the owner put in previous to the owner that's now my landlord. And so there's one side white fence that's 6 feet tall, and all the other fences are about 4 feet tall. So there's a height discrepancy as well. So I wanted to even the height discrepancy. I wanted to add some privacy, and then I wanted to just make the fences look prettier. Additionally to all of that, I wanted to find something that was renter friendly, which is kind of tricky, and affordable. So what I came up with was bamboo fencing. So you can buy it at like Home Depot or Lowe's. I actually found mine on Wayfair on sale, so that was really great. And you can buy it in different sizes. I think there's like one that's like kind of shorter, that's meant for almost like lining your garden beds. And I think that's like 2 feet. There's 4 feet, and there's also 6 feet, which I have. I have mine in a darker color. I imagine it's not going to stay dark for too long. It is technically like dark brown or black, I think. I'm gonna try to weatherproof that in a little bit, but since everything that I'm gonna be purchasing now is kind of online, hopefully I need to find like a really good deal and also like get it relatively soon, because I don't want the color to fade from the bamboo. But hopefully this will combat all the things that I want it to, and I'll have a really nice quiet garden to work in and to keep busy in. So yeah, I'm really excited today. So these are the boxes that it came in. I have 3 more boxes, or 2 or 3 more boxes out front. They were super poorly packaged, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like the top of them, this was like this when I got it. They're also ridiculously heavy, so I do have some help today, so that'll be really nice because it's just stupid heavy. But yeah, I think it'll be really pretty. It's gonna line this fence and this fence. So a big perk about this fence to me was that it was super renter friendly, and that you actually just zip tie the bamboo. They're on, I guess like cables, and you just zip tie it directly to the existing chain link fence. So it'll be really easy, hopefully, to put up and take down. I don't want to curse myself there. I really hope I just didn't make this really difficult. I think my biggest problem is going to be the ground, and that it's not particularly even, and that's what it's sitting on. I'm hoping that I can kind of prop it up against things and make it as even as possible, but it might be a little bumpy, but it's okay. It's not perfect, as long as I get it, you know, mostly perfect. So the first thing I'm gonna have to do is kind of like trim this guy up. This is my lovely neighbor. I love her, and the people who help me actually live above her. She is around 80 years old, and she's an amazing gardener. She has so many tips and tricks that I definitely need to absorb from her. So I might just trim this side for her as well. But we'll cut this up, and we'll just kind of cut it this way. It looks like it's kind of falling over. Right now she's stuck inside, so she can't really come out, and I don't know if I should touch things or not. Anyway, we'll ask her. We'll ask if she needs any help. But we'll trim this guy up and run the bamboo all the way down here, and then all the way over here, and even in this little area as well, just to kind of make it like a cute little space. You notice this is the fence that I was talking about earlier. It's super dirty. I really need to clean it, particularly that spot. It's driving me crazy. Woo! The dream is to have a power washer, but I don't know if that's going to be real, so I might just take some vinegar and wipe that down soon. I hope these gloves will protect me, because this bush is very prickly. I'm so sorry. I've got brand new pink grandma gloves. Yes. I actually like hate this bush. I hate this bush so much. So I'm not quite sure what this plant is here. It's really beautiful. I don't know, is it? No, it's definitely not an azalea. I don't know what it is, but it has really beautiful blooms. And it's definitely just about to bloom. However, it would be in the way of the fence, so I took off as little as possible in order to fit the fence in. I know that these two plants are going to be something that I'm going to have to essentially like trim always, because the bamboo, it's going to climb through the bamboo, but that's fine. I don't mind there being some overlap and some upkeep. It's just as long as, you know, I want to be as respectful as I can to my neighbors while it's doing what I'd like in my garden. So I'm trying to find a good balance in that. Apparently this is 70 pounds, but that's just not the truth. They are so heavy and they come in huge rolls like this. Although I'm surprised how pretty it is. It's really pretty. So we have 100 of these brown zip ties. I hope it's enough. It should be 16, about 16 per piece. I have 8 panels, 8 by 6 feet tall. So hopefully it'll be enough, but they match pretty well. I think they'll be a pretty good fit. Look how pretty it is. We have to chop off some of like this area here because it's gonna conflict with this, and I think I might actually just trim this out a little bit, but I think it'll be really beautiful. I'm really excited. What's up, Floof? We all know who the captain of this ship is, and that's baby Floof, watching over her territory. She hates it on that side. Father. Little executive decision, we decided to take out this bush here. I don't necessarily love the look of it, and also I didn't know how to shape it, to be honest. So I think that it's a good time to just take it out so it's easier to put up the fence, and then I will later be able to plant more things that I enjoy. So we have the first 2 panels up. The problem that we're running into is we're trying to put everything on the brick because keeping it off the ground will like keep it longer essentially so the bamboo doesn't rot. But as you can see, it's kind of bumpy and it's not done super well. So there's parts over here that you're gonna see there's like a bump, and that's because like these pavers were put on very unevenly. So what I'm trying to do is use the fence and use the zip ties to kind of make it as equal as possible on the top so it's really straight. But it's not going to be perfectly straight, and that's okay because it's bamboo, so if it's not perfect, it's not perfect. So this is simultaneously way easier than I thought it was going to be, and also a little bit harder, and that's because there are a lot of variables to play. So you literally just zip tie it to the fence. It's simple in concept, but just getting things kind of straight and secure is a little tricky, but it's not something that's impossible. So we got super lucky in that one of these pieces weirdly fit this angle here. It's definitively like, it's like low here, but it fit. Instead of us having to like wire cut this side, it ended up fitting like perfectly. We're done. Well, mostly. We just need to do one little tiny panel, but we're gonna need wire cutters for that. I really love the space. It feels really cozy and intimate now, and it wasn't too hard. It was something that we could do in a day. The cleanup, however, is for another one, so we're gonna definitely do that another day. Okay, so we moved the bush. We finally threw it away, and we ended up tying up the last piece of bamboo. We took some wire cutters, sliced them, and then just hooked them through these existing loops that was on the previous stack of bamboo. In addition to that, we really need to clean this. This is something that's gonna drive me crazy. My lilac bush is gonna bloom soon. I'm really excited about that. My mom brought over a couple of plants, so now I have a little lemon pot, and we have lemon verbena on this side and lemon balm. I really like if you like just rustle your hands. It smells nice and like lemony. And then this is a mint pot. Mint is super invasive, so I try to keep it in its own contained little area. But there's a couple of different flavors. I think 2 of these are like a mojito style mint. I don't know what this guy is. I think it's a really similar type of mint. I really like those big leaves. But in addition, I also have peppermint, which is a little bit sweeter, and something I've never seen before. It's ginger mint. It does smell like a little spicier than normal mint. But I'm excited to try that in like a cocktail or something. I think it'd be really nice in some gin. I have these lavender planted up. I think you've seen that already. Also, I planted up this container. I don't know what these flowers, I think they're called like songbird or cardinal flowers. And then this dark plant and this rosy plant. Don't remember the names of them. My mom got them for me. She's been feeding me flowers to keep me sane. Swan blue and white and Sensatia. Yeah. And then the chocolate, Persian chocolate. Yeah, but that's a nice little hanging plant. I don't know how I feel about these colors together. I think I like it, but it's right next to my door, which is nice. And then Wayfair had a flash sale, so I could not. It's a little like rose dinette with some cushions. I had my coffee out here this morning. It was really sweet. But the plan is to put some like lights here too. But the backyard's coming along. I really need to mulch. That's something I need to get done. And then I just put an order with bluestone perennials for a shade garden, which is gonna be all here, and I might put some stuff here. We'll see how much shows up. I've heard that like they can sometimes like not tell you when something's available and you might not have it. It's refunded to your account, but you just might not have it. So I'm trying not to get my hopes up on anything particular, but I want to plant this side. All of this plastic isn't like random plastic. It is plastic that I think the previous owners put down to like a weeding plastic. So I have to dig all of that up and turn it with some food, some plant food, but it's coming along. It's been really nice to have an outdoor project. I think it's really keeping me level-headed. I really love the look of this bamboo. I love the color, I love the height. It adds so much privacy, and it was a dramatic project that I really needed right now. So if you like these types of videos, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.